all done. All the months of planning and hard work and dedication and sufferment and good things and all that stuff, anyway, it's all done. And I took home third place. So I'm going to take you through the show. So show day, we leave from here in the morning, head to Grand Falls, and I had to eat a lot that day. Not a lot, but a lot compared to what you would think you'd be eating. Woke up and had toast and eggs. I had to eat all dry food, and I took in half of a liter of water for the whole day. And this whole time I've been taking in like 4 liters a day, and then we did a water cut. So for a few days before that, I was drinking 10 liters a day. I lived in the bathroom. And we drove into Grand Falls, ate all my food. That night we got there 3 o'clock, did a spray tan. That's black. So you get into this little tent, like, you know, you see people snow blowing and they got little tent over them? That's like what I got into, is what it was like. So you get in there and Mrs. says, okay, strip off. And you're like, right here in front of you, you don't mind? She's like, no. I'm like, all right. And so you strip on off in front of Mrs. with your bits all exposed, and she sees everything. And she says, okay, I want to start spraying. I'm like, is it going to be cold? And thinking she'd be like, no, it's right warm. She goes, yeah, and as cold as you think it's going to be even colder. So I'm like, okay, so I stand there all out, and she starts spraying. You turn over, so you stand up, and she's like, bend over more. So you're like this, and she's spraying my arse. Nothing to it. I'm bent over like, this is awkward. Anyway, so we did that. So then I'm standing up like this, my arms up for like 10 minutes so I can dry, and you're still sticky. So then I get dressed. When I came out of the tan, I saw some of the girls that I had met during the posing seminar with Dana French. So I'm like, what's up? What are you doing? They're like, nothing. I'm like, well, come to our place while you're waiting, while we wait to go register. So that's what they did. So they came down, Fallon and Dominique. So here's their picture, us all black. And after that, we went to registration. So at registration, we were waiting, they all set up. It was like weigh in. We were bikini competitors. We didn't get weighed. We got heighted. So between a certain amount of height, so there's short, medium, and tall. So I fell in the medium category. So he goes on home, goes to bed. I didn't toss and turn too much, went to sleep, got up next day. I got no water that day. Got up and had 2 slices of toast and jam and 2 hard-boiled eggs. The girls came over, Christy did my hair. Beautiful job, loved it. Jammed in my extensions and then off the makeup. So then I drive to this place and I sat down and Mrs. had that much MAC makeup. I was like, there was another girl getting done before me. I was like, she's like, what do you want done? I said, can you close your eyes? She shut her eyes. I was like, just do whatever you did to her. So I sat down and she just went to town. I didn't worry about a thing. She jammed on my eyelashes. Cool. I was like, if I ever strikes it rich, man, you're moving in with me. So after that, we go to the morning show. So the morning show, there's no bling. I had to take my belly button ring and everything. So we do the posing and all that jazz for the judges. So all the girls are downstairs, froze like rats. I got to have 2 peanut butter cups before I went on stage. Buddy, that was good. Flatten that, Marley's on up, gets out there, walks, does her strut, you hold the pose. You wouldn't think, like, standing there would be that much work. My back is still sore from standing there. Like, it's retarded. So anyway, I did the morning show. And as soon as I get down, my trainer texts me and she's like, top 3, baby. I'm like, whoa. I was like, how you know? Because we all got called out, but they kept switching me and doing whatever. So I was top 3. So I was like, yay. I was hoping for 4. 4 was my number. I was like, I hope I get 4th. That would be deadly. I didn't even think I'd get a trophy. My trainer tells me to go back to my room, lie down basically until the night show. First show is done. Looks like I got top 3, maybe. We're gonna hope so. Jason's here cooking chicken. Hello. No fluids, no diuretics, nothing. Eat your rice cake every hour and a half with peanut butter. No, it's really hard to eat with no water. Peanut butter. Oh fuck. It's not easy. Yeah, I know. So I did that. Not a lick of water. I must have brushed my teeth about 14 times, hoping to get a drop in my mouth. And then Christy comes back over, does my hair again, and Shauna. And then I head back over, and when we went back to the show, I went in and Jennifer was there again. doing touch-ups. So I was like, touch me up. So she did her thing again. Oh God, it's so nice. And so now we're downstairs and we get bitten again and glazed. So it's like they spray this super glue on your ass and stick your suit to it so it doesn't right up when you're bending over in front of the judges. It's not a good look on anybody. So they do all of that. They glaze us. All the girls are ready to go on stage. There's cakes back there. There's fudge. I got chocolate covered jubes, chocolate covered gummy bears. There is such a thing. I got M&M bar and I had a dairy milk bar ready to go. So we goes on upstairs, gets ready to go on stage. We're watching Bikini short and they're getting the rewards and we're all getting, you know, I was thinking there's no need to be nervous now because it's the evening show. Like, the decisions have pretty much been made. So walks on stage and I'm like, shit, the legs got nervous again. Like, I wasn't nervous, but the legs were like, ah. So I walks on out. And it wasn't so bad, like thinking, I was just pretending I'm teaching Zumba classes. I'm used to doing that. And I'm used to talking in front of a lot of people. But I couldn't even see anything. The lights were coming at me. So I walks on out and I hears 45. It was like Jason. So I was like, okay, he's out there. So it calmed down a bit. Then I heard the girls, 45. So I was like, okay, yay. So I walked on out. And he said, it was Nurses Week besides. They're like, Tracy is a registered nurse.
Tracy is 31 years old.
So I'm like, right, and struck my pose. Whoop, whoop. So anyway, did my pose, Marley on over to the side of the line, and they call us forward. They're like, quarter right turn. I turn to the left. I'm like, oh, to the right. So I spin back to the right. I'm like, oh my God. So I do to the right turn. They're like, turn to the back, did all of that. And then they're like, we're gonna call out the top 3. And they called me 45. I was like, go ahead. Tracy!
So would our trophy presenters please bring the 3rd place trophy to number 45, Tracy Lucas.
I got 3rd place, so I was like, I placed. So then I got a little trophy. It's in Layla's room and I'm not allowed to take it out. It's my trophy, but she took it. Whatever. She's 4, she can have it. Anyway, that was my experience. And then as soon as the show was over, I hauled ours downstairs, flattened some gummy bears, flattened an M&M bar, flattened half a dairy milk bar, flattened a pack of mixations, went to Jungle Gyms.
Tracy's finishing her competition, stuffing her face full of candy, and these 2 yahoos in the front, they've been stuffing since yesterday.
They'll eat that with them.
The woman don't even need a glass. Look at her go. Like,
had some Spud Mania things, had, what else did I have? Chicken taquitos, had all kinds of stuff. The cheesecake wasn't that good. Next day I had more stuff. I had a Robin's cinnamon roll. I had my Robin's Rice Krispie Square. Came home, the best thing was the Coleman's bread. It was that soft, I had a hard time cutting through it. I couldn't toast it. It was a sin to toast it. I just put a bit of jam and butter on it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mother brought some score tea buns, flattened 2 of them. There was food up to here. When I was drinking water, I nearly drowned. I kept eating. Oh, so good. Anyway, enough about food. So that was it. It's all over now. It's all done. What to do next, you ask? The hardest challenge I'm going to put before myself, and everybody knows it's going to be the hardest challenge, is going to be do nothing. That's my challenge right now, is to do nothing. It's going to be good. Just enjoy my family and time. Yeah. So I'm going to keep making recipes and all kinds of good stuff, and hopefully somebody now, one of you guys will compete or do something, because you never know what's going to happen. I got 3rd place. I was like aiming for 4, and I got 3, so I was like, yay. So yeah, do it. Anybody ever got any questions? Ask me. I might not be able to help you, but I'll try. Okay. Thanks for following me. Bye.